Hey, what's up, Padres fans and Mighty 1090? Craig Sewing here from our American Dream Studios, giving you your market update. I'd like to direct your attention to my Facebook post. If you are not following us on Facebook yet, you'll find this one pretty interesting. Of the top 8 stories, right now 6 of them are about Donald Trump. Apparently he cuts his KFC with a knife and a fork. The GOP is mulling what they should do if he dropped out of the race. And he got into it with a boy at his rally and many other things. I got to tell you something. When you watch our show, we might opinionate on things like Trump or Clinton, and I try not to take any political bias on either because I don't think it really matters. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of either of these candidates. I think they're both terrible. But what I want you to know is it doesn't matter who's president or what the market does. You can take action today on things that are really valuable for your life. Things like your financial plan, your real estate, your mortgage, your tax plan. When you tune into our show, The American Dream, we really try and touch on those topics in a meaningful way so that you can walk away from our show with something of value. Joining us in studio is one of our advisors right now to give you more specific advice on what's happening in the market. I hope you can follow it, and I hope you can follow us on social media for more great content by going to craigsewing.com.
Hey, Padre fans, Dave Elhoff here. Today, I'd like to talk to you about lost opportunity costs. That's something you may not have heard of before. What is lost opportunity cost? Well, number one, imagine that if you could save $1 of tax, not only would you save that dollar, but you'd also put it to work at an opportunity. Maybe that opportunity would return 6% investment for you. Let me give you an example. $1,500 of taxes every year for 30 years is $45,000. But if you had that money available and you could get 6%, you potentially could have $125,000 at age 65. How about that? That's what we call lost opportunity costs. Now, there's a lot of eroding factors you have out there. Not only is there taxes, but there's inflation. Or let's take another example. Instead of $1,500 that you're paying for taxes every year, what about that $1,500 bill for your homeowner's policy? You may never have a claim, but if you had $1,500 for the next 30 years going to homeowners and that were available to you, you could have $125,000 instead of zero. But lost opportunity cost does not stop. It goes on for the rest of our life. You're projected to live from 65 to 85. That 125 could grow to $425,000. Now, how much of that is worth looking into and recapturing? That's what I do for a living. I take your information, put it on my strategic model, and we analyze. Is there eroding factors taking place on your model unknowingly and unnecessary? Now imagine if we could increase your money, increase your benefits, reduce your risk, and do this potentially with no additional out-of-pocket outlay. How much of that would be worth taking a look for you? Is it $25,000? Is it $250,000? But that's what I do for a living, is I show you how we can recapture those lost opportunity costs and put them to work for you. Now go Padres.